Welcome back from that short break. In case you just joined us, we are with Irene, a patient with rheumatoid arthritis. She continues to explain to us how she is surviving and what exactly she's going through. Before we went for the break, you talked about your fingers deforming. How was it when they had just started deforming? Like, how did you go around with your daily work?
In the beginning, the deformities were not so severe as you see them now.
They were mild. They were just starting. Okay.
So I could manage to do some activities. I could wash. I would lift up things. But as per at the moment, because now the deformities are severe, it is hard for me to wash, carry heavy things I cannot. So before it was not hard. I could manage. But at the moment, it is hard for me to do most of the things because of the severe deformities, and now they are more painful than how they were before. Before, the deformities were mild and they are not so painful.
Okay.
As per now.
Are you taking any painkillers for the pain?
I take when the pain is severe.
Okay.
But when it's not, I don't. Because I was advised that it is the one which caused the problem with the kidney that I got.
Okay, what exactly happened with your kidney?
I was told that it had an infection due to the too much drugs I was taking. So I was advised to bear the little pain. If it is not severe, I don't take drugs because the kidney was overwhelmed. So it got an infection and it had to be treated, and the treatment was so expensive, which I went through for the kidney.
Were you operated? Was the kidney operated?
No, I only took drugs.
The drugs only?
Yes.
Okay, and they sorted out the problem?
Because I was told that it was seen a bit early, the infection. So it did not need an operation.
Apart from the kidney, does the medication affect any other part of your body?
I was told that due to some drugs that I take, because the doctors don't really tell you exactly which drug, but they told me due to some drugs that I took, they weakened the teeth, so they end up breaking. And some I had to just remove them and bought artificial. Apart
from your fingers that I clearly see are severely deformed, what other part of your body has been affected by arthritis?
Generally, all the joints have been affected because the shoulder joints are dislocated.
Yeah, I can see something protruding.
They are dislocated, though for them, since I don't use them much, you cannot really, the dislocation does not affect so much.
Oh, okay.
But then the legs are also affected because they tell us that in our joints they are weak. Due to the disease, it mostly affects the joints. So being the fact that the joints are affected, and I took a lot of prednisolone, it is also a drug we are given to control the pain. So bearing the fact that the joints are weak, and the prednisolone also weakens the joints. So it came a time when I just fell down, and I broke the tendons in the right knee. So I had to go for an operation. But that operation was not that successful. So again I fell, and also the left knee, the tendons also broke. I also went for another operation because that was the only solution that doctor told me, was to go for an operation. But unfortunately, the operation was not so successful.
Both of them?
Yeah, because already the ligaments, the tendons were weak.
Okay.
So that's why now I'm using crutches to move around.
Okay.
Despite treatment, a couple of surgeries, and her persevering spirit, Irene is faced with difficulty in movement in her everyday life.
At the moment, I cannot even stand alone on this chair. I need a person to help me stand, then hold the crutches and move.
Okay.
So moving around, I use crutches, but with guidance of another person.
Did you hire someone to be with you 24/7? Or you have
At the moment,
relatives?
that is what I'm planning to do, because during the holidays, I've been being helped by the niece and another nephew. They help. But at the moment, I want to go back and work, because I've spent almost a year without working. So I want to go back to work, so I think I'll need to hire someone.
Where were you working before?
At the moment, I'm at BDSS, but in the beginning I was in Masaka.
Okay.
Yes.
You being on crutches, what means of transport do you use to go to school to teach?
After the surgery of the first leg, I would use a boda to go. Because I could not manage using a taxi, because I would move slowly. So the boda would help me to take me to school. But now being that both of them cannot move properly, so I need to hire a car.
Which is quite costly.
Yeah, which is quite costly.
Okay.
I need to hire a car from here to school.
Is your mom working too?
No, she's not. She's just a housewife.
And your father is around?
No, he passed.
Oh, sorry. So you're the breadwinner of this home?
Yes, I have some siblings who also help once in a while, but I'm the overall.
However, after proper diagnosis, Irene's family has been both accepting and supportive all the way.
You've not been working for a whole year. How have you been surviving?
On that note, I would like to thank the head teacher of the school where I'm working. Being on government payroll, I've been getting the monthly salary, and the head teacher, he has been providing monthly salaries to me, because he understood. I explained to him that I was here, and he also knew that I was going through an operation, though at the moment, before, he didn't know that I had rheumatoid arthritis. I didn't tell him due to the experience I went through with the first head teacher, because he was not cooperative with me, because even he didn't want to give me, when I was transferred there, he first rejected me. The first headmaster who was there first rejected me, that he cannot work with people with disabilities. It was only the ministry officials who forced me there, because they had to write to him a letter that I must work there. So he didn't say yes because he wanted, but because he was forced to do so. So I feared to tell this one when he was transferred there.
Because you thought you would go through the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I just told him recently in the staff room meeting that I have rheumatoid arthritis. Although he doesn't know it, because he told me I should go back and explain to him what I'm going through.
Okay.
But he provided the allowances that enabled me to manage here and also to buy my drugs.
Okay.
To feed me, because I need to be on a diet with the many drugs that I'm taking.
At the moment, are you doing physiotherapy?
I would wish, because the doctor recommended that, but at the moment I didn't have money, because the operation took a lot of money. So I have not yet got enough money to take me, because I need to hire a car to go for physiotherapy.
What was the cost of the operation? You said it was a lot of money. Roughly, what was the cost?
According to me, it was a lot of money. It was 3.5.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. And how did you manage to raise that money? Is it through the government money you were given, the allowances, plus some savings, or there's someone who came out to you to help?
The staff members did part, and I also topped up.
Okay. Looking at your skin complexion, is it part of what rheumatoid arthritis does, or is it another condition altogether?
Okay, about the skin complexion, it came and I had to go to the doctor. We took tests.
When did it come?
It's now around 6 months.
Oh, it's recent.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when it came, I went to the doctor and he took some tests. And when the results came, he told me it's another type of arthritis connected to rheumatoid arthritis. So he gave me drugs, prescribed drugs that I took, and because
I can see the other parts are drying up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they were big wounds. Now it is healing.
So these are scars?
Yeah, these are just scars.
Okay.
That came about after the wounds that were there. Yeah.
And what challenges are you facing?
I face a number of challenges. First of all, when I'm walking, I can't walk from here to the main road. Even the main road is very far. Walking from here to that mango tree, just here, I find it very difficult, because now when I stand, these legs don't stand like a normal person. They push behind. They form a depression.
Ah, okay. Just like the fingers.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they tell me that it is because the tendons and ligaments are very weak. And they are almost wasted away. And at the moment at my school, the school is full of stairs. So moving upstairs, I need people to help me. Previously, students have been helping me when I had just one leg. But now I need a person to be there to help me. Because for me, I see it as disturbing students. Come and help me, come and help me. So that it has been only one student to help me, but now I need 2 people, one on this side and one on this side, to be able to move upstairs. And then another challenge is writing on the blackboard.
That's what I was going to ask you.
And holding a piece of pen to write. In the past years, I used to manage. But now
you have to struggle with your body, like
yes,
lifting your body, being straight. Then there's another challenge of writing on the blackboard.
And the fact that I teach mathematics, there is no way I can teach mathematics while seated down. I have to be standing. And standing for a long time, I feel a lot of pain in the knee joints. And then writing on the blackboard, I feel pain in these joints here of the fingers. And I find myself not even being able to hold short pieces of chalk.
It has to be long.
I only use long pieces of chalk. So that is also another big challenge that I have. I have to mark a lot of books. But holding a pen is also another challenge, another problem to me. And we have big number of students, so I find it hard, but I have to cope with it because I'm looking for something for survival and to help me with the drugs. And to me, I think that sitting here doing nothing again may cause more trouble. So I feel that I should try my level best to see that I go and do something. Then another challenge is the stigmatization. Because even if I've tried to explain to people about my condition, But many people end up saying that I'm lying. Another challenge is going to toilets. You have a problem at school, we don't have these seat toilets. So I find myself not drinking when I go to school. I make sure that I don't drink much so that I don't end up going to
the toilet
because I cannot squat due to my problem. Sometimes if I eat from here, I make sure I eat when I come back, just to prevent that, because I know I don't have anywhere to go, and due to my condition, how will I manage to go on those toilets? Another challenge is about medicine. The medicine that we take is too expensive. The ones that we take that are a bit cheap have many side effects. The ones that the doctors prescribe that we can manage have many side effects. For example, the one I've told you, prednisolone, it caused me.
Yeah, it weakens the joints.
Yeah, it weakens the joints. When you take a lot of painkillers, they also bring side effects. For example, like me, I took a lot of Panadol when I was in Scotland, but now I can no longer take it because when I take it, it brings a lot of pain. But the others are very expensive to the extent of a dose being 7 million. And you can find that you will take that dose for only a month. So those are some of the big challenges that I face.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any children?
No, I don't have.
Are you married?
No.
Okay.
Because I don't think there would be anyone who would be interested in marrying such a person. That's what I think.
Love crosses borders, so someone might be out there and just says that one. Whether she's lame or she's what, I want that one, you know?
God willing.
Yeah, God willing.
Healthcare is a terrible challenge for all developing countries. Uganda is no exception. People having rare conditions have indeed paid a heavy price. With one accomplished rheumatologist in the country, persons with arthritis still face huge roadblocks in their treatment. As if having one specialist in the entire nation is not enough, the medication itself is quite expensive.
If we can get more doctors, because I don't say that what we are getting is bad. It's
but
good.
But there are few.
But we only have one.
Yes.
Not few, but only one in the whole of Uganda who can treat that. And at the same time, he's the only counselor we have. We don't have any counselor. And this is a disease which needs a lot of counseling. Because being born normal and you end up being disabled, it's not something you can cope up with.
And besides that, I think awareness has to be created amongst people, because I won't say really the government, but most people, we are really thinking about cancer, we're thinking about HIV/AIDS, but there are other things affecting the country that we're not really looking at, you know?
Yes, awareness, we had even started doing it. Me and Mr. George Arthur, we used to move around doing awareness. We used to go to schools, we used to go to churches.
To talk about arthritis.
To talk about arthritis and to show them live examples. For example, I would show them my fingers, show them that I cannot move now. I used to move, but now I cannot. And some people really came, tested, and some proved positive. Others just tested and proved negative, but it had done some impact. So it's better to go early enough. The doors are open in Mulago. If you come on Friday, 4th floor, New Mulago 4th floor, outpatients department. As for Dr. Kadu, you may be helped and be tested and know whether you are positive or negative. And to the people out there, that if you know any person who is having this disease. Please, please be good to them, counsel them, show them love, because this is a disease which really hurts, which really pains a lot, and it brings a person to curse him or herself.
We're going to go for a very short break, but when we come back, we talk to another arthritis patient who was diagnosed earlier. Don't go away.